Oh, we're live.
What?
Yeah, we're live.
We gotta get in the handle.
You
Everyone
It
smile,
doesn't
we're
fit in
live.
the handle.
Hey Roadrunners, we're trying to figure out our new iPhone stand here. Hang on a second. Here, I'm gonna put.
It's like that, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
All right. Got a good frame? Got all three of us?
We started at the wrong time.
All right, here we go. Good morning, Roadrunners. Lead learner Lindsay or my literary character. I wonder if you know who I am. Don't say it. Don't say it.
I don't know.
The cowboy?
I'll talk a little bit about it. On my left,
Antonio Dragon?
how's it going? And you are
A scientist from Meanwhile.
scientist from the book Meanwhile. Awesome. And on my right,
Marcus Green, please.
all right,
Dressed as no one but myself.
as yourself. Excellent. You are a great literary character. So good to see everyone. This is Roadrunner News for March 2nd, first show of March. So good to see you on this very special Roadrunner Day. It is Read Across America. We are having our family picnic today and really looking forward to that. And we are having our special speech and debate day. Did you guys know it is National Speech and Debate Day?
No?
Yeah, I did.
You did know that because you're on the speech team.
There's no sound.
It is National.
What?
There's no sound.
What do you mean there's no sound?
Somebody texted that there's no
hang
sound.
on.
Hello. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Hang on. How can that be? Okay, I'm hearing that we don't have sound. Can you? Anybody else text me?
Warning. Warning.
This is starting
Camera
off
does
to
not work.
a very bad Roadrunner
Hey.
news.
Guys, we're live.
Not very bad, but
Okay, I got text. We have sound. Awesome.
Awesome.
Oh, maybe we're covering that microphone right there.
I can hear you.
Can?
Yeah.
All right. You good?
yeah, I think it's good enough now.
Okay. Awesome. All right, everyone. We have sound. Thank you very much for that.
Oh yeah, we
Always
got
helps
another
us out.
text. We got another text that we can hear you.
We can? Okay, good.
Good.
We are good to go. All right, where were we? Let's talk about the day. Oh, we were talking about National Speech and Debate Day.
Yeah.
So people all over the land are celebrating National Speech and Debate Day, and we will do so by having a special speaker from the Cal State University Fullerton Speech and Debate Team. He will be giving a presentation. 4th and 5th grade students, as well as parents, as well as everyone on our speech and debate team will attend live, and then we will live stream the event for everyone else that you can watch from your classrooms. So that should be really fun. All right, and I think it's going to rain today. What do you guys think?
Hopefully not.
I felt
Hopefully
a few,
not. What do you think?
We'll have a picture.
I felt a
Hopefully it
few
won't
drops
rain.
on the
Hopefully it
way.
won't rain, but I'm afraid it might. When I woke up this morning, the weatherman had predicted that it's going to go a little bit later than they thought it was. Originally, the worst of it was going to be like 12:1. Now it looks like the worst of it's going to be like 3 or 4. So yeah, so we may miss the worst of it. Either way, my prediction is that it will be too wet to go outside, and we will be picnicking in classrooms today, which is going to be really fun.
I thought it was. This boy told us that, and she said that, and I was thinking it's either going to be in the multi or in the classroom.
Right, as a plan B, right. You guys heard of plan A, plan B? Well, plan A is the field, but plan B is our classrooms.
It's the bathroom.
Absolutely, let's do some announcements. Now, some of you may be asking about my character. And my character comes with a backpack as well, and a walking stick. And you might have seen me out there at drop-off this morning. I am not going to directly tell anybody who my character is, and no one on this show, if you figure it out, tell people. But in my backpack are literary clues. So out there in Roadrunner land, if you find me out around campus, I challenge you to reach inside my backpack, grab a literary clue, and read it out loud, and try to figure out which book character I am. Okay? That'll be a lot of fun. Okay, let's see. Let's talk a little bit more about today. So the idea behind our celebration today, right, is picnic reading,
Yeah.
right? Do you guys ever go on picnics?
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
gone on one.
You never got on a picnic.
Like go
I
to a
have.
park and
Yeah,
take...
you never had and eat your sandwich.
Right.
Oh,
That's the whole point of a picnic.
I
right?
found a dead rat when I was picnicking. I was like,
Take food with you and eat out on the grass
I
and
did not.
play on the playground.
If I did have a picnic, I did not eat on the grass. It was on a table.
Like the
Oh my
park
God.
tables.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If I did have a picnic, that's where I ate.
So that's going to be really fun. Now, we're going to have a special part of our picnic today is going to be that all teachers and myself and Ms. Stankovich and others will be looking for students reading. Not just visiting and eating, but actually reading your book during the picnic. If you are doing that, the adults will be passing out caught you reading cards.
Oh, you were passing those out in his book.
I was passing them out the other day. And then these little white cards, and you put your name on the card, and you give it to your teacher. Now what's going to happen is, next week, we are going to raffle off 3 or 4 big baskets of books.
Ooh.
So if you earn a Caught You Reading card today, your name goes in the raffle, and you potentially could win a whole mess of books for your home library. So we want to catch you reading out there during our picnic today, okay, everyone? Some special events coming up. Not tomorrow, March 3rd, but the following Saturday, March 10th, is our annual Run with a Cop final event here on campus. So we invite everyone to come to Heidemann on the 10th for the Run with a Cop event, and everyone who's been practicing with the cops on Tuesday and Thursday, they're running, will come and run the event. And it's a good time, and they've got prizes and t-shirts and all kinds of great stuff. It's really, really, really fun. So even if you're not part of the Run with a Cop folks, really come on down, enjoy. It's a really good time just to hang out and watch your fellow students run the races. So come on down. And then the following day, on March 11th, you may not know this, but a lot of the students that are in Run with a Cop are going to be competing in a 5K. A 5K race. Do you guys know what a 5K is?
a 5,000 race.
5,000, right? It's 5,000 what?
Feet?
It's 5,000 meters or 5 kilometers. Very good. Damien, it is 5,000 of something. It's 5,000 meters or 5 kilometers. It is about 3.1 miles. 3.1 miles. So that's going to take place in Tustin by those big gray airplane hangars. You guys ever seen those?
Yeah.
Those gigantic
Yeah.
airplane hangars. The race is over there, and ask around. You can see where it is, and maybe you want to go and cheer all the Heidemann students that are running the 5K. 3.1 miles. That's not a short distance. That's about how far it is from me to my house.
Whoa.
That's a long way. All right, let's do some Dr. Seuss fun facts. Sound good?
Yeah, great.
All right. Did you know that Dr. Seuss was not really a doctor?
Yeah,
I knew that.
I knew
You
that.
did know that?
I think it was like because of something that he got in the university or college or something, and he earned the doctorate.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Possibly that. Do you have any ideas of why he's called Dr.
Does he
Seuss?
want it to be called a doctor? So he just gave himself the name.
Another good guess. Well, the story I heard is that his father, when he was growing up, always wanted him to be a doctor. And so he called him Dr. Seuss, I guess, or Dr. Geisel, because that was his name, Theodore Geisel. And he called him doctor as he was growing up. He obviously never became a doctor, but the name stuck, and so his nickname became Dr. Seuss. Okay. Let's see. He did go to college, to Dartmouth. Let's see. Another fun fact. He is the person, I love this fact, he is the person credited with the first person to use the word nerd.
What?
Oh, that rhymes.
Yep. He wrote it in a book called If I Ran the Zoo in 1950. He used that word, and he's credited to be the person who invented that word, nerd.
Wow.
I thought that was fascinating.
That is fascinating.
Do anybody want to guess how many books he's written and illustrated?
250.
Okay. Well, maybe.
No
Maybe.
way.
What do you think?
279.
Isn't that interesting? It seems like he would have written that many, right? It turns out the number is 44.
What?
Yeah. 44. But he's had his books translated into over 15 languages.
Wow.
So he writes his books in English, but he's had it translated into French and Spanish and Arabic and Chinese and all kinds of languages all across the world. 15 languages. That's how popular Dr. Seuss is. Isn't that crazy? Let's see. Did you know, now this is an interesting story. He had a bet with a friend. His friend said, I bet you couldn't write a book for less than 50 words. And so Dr. Seuss took that challenge, and he wrote the book Green Eggs and Ham,
Oh, I love that book.
which is like one of his most famous books, right?
Yeah.
And it has only 50 words in it.
What?
Wait,
Only
I have the book.
50?
So I have the book. So if I counted all the words in the book, you're saying that I will count 50 words.
Actually, I'm misspeaking. He wrote 50 different words. So he probably used the word the a
Many
bunch of times. So altogether it was more, but there were only 50 different words he used.
But still.
And that's one of those books that kind of repeats itself
Yeah.
over and over again, right? So that makes a ton
The
of sense.
best rhyming book.
Yeah. All right, so fun facts. We should move on. Let's do Roadrunner card, shall we?
Okay.
Why don't you guys practice your names? And just in advance, thank you so much, Roadrunners, for being respectful, responsible, ready to learn. As soon as we finish Roadrunner cards, we're going to move into our end-of-month book club. I've got 3 super smart folks to talk about Sam and the lucky money, okay? All right, you guys ready?
Yeah. Who's gonna go first?
You can go first.
All right, on my right, go for it. Super loud.
So I have Justin from Miss Thomas's class.
Good job, Justin. Nice work.
I have
Check the
Andy-
frame, bud.
I have Andy Jarrett.
Juarez, yeah.
Yeah, he's from Miss Peerless class.
Good job, Andy. You give it to me.
Andy.
I think this is Jason.
Oh my.
You can just say Jason from.
Roadrunner.
Good job, Jason. Excellent work.
Carlos from Mrs. Parker.
Good job, Carlos.
Ralph from Mercury.
Ralph from Miss Mercury's class. Good job, Ralph.
Moses from Miss Lebec.
Good job, Moses.
Genesis from Miss Silver.
Good job, Genesis.
Brian from Mrs. Petcock.
Yeah. Good job,
I
Bri.
don't know what this is.
This way.
Josue from Rockin' Iron On.
Good job, Josue.
Someone from Miss Poison.
Guillermo.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Good job,
Good
Guillermo.
job.
Nice work.
And then there's
Ian from.
Ian from Miss Noon.
Good job, Ian from Miss Leans. Excellent. So when you get a moment today, or with your teacher's permission, come on up to the office and claim your Roadrunner prize. Remember, all of you can be leaders. All right, shall we switch over to the book club?
Okay.
Okay, we're going to step off and we're going to invite Pablo and Angie and Kimberly to our book club. So let's step off. All right, how's it going, guys?
Good.
All right, maybe I'll just kind of sit off. Fantastic, excellent. We got everybody in the frame there? All right. All right, who would like to start? Now, a lot of times we're going to start a book with a strong thought, right? So here's what I would suggest, and I would suggest this to all readers out there in Roadrunner land. Just quickly leaf through the pages, look at the pictures, and get your brains going on the book, and try to remember some of the strong thoughts you had as you were reading it.
We got a message from
Yeah,
Miss
somebody likes the stand.
Okay. Remember, guys, our voice goes on. Got one? All right, Angie's ready. Okay, so I would like to make a goal, see if I can be as little a part of this conversation as possible, okay? So I want you guys to talk to each other about this book. And how I suggest you start is someone just be brave and start off with a strong thought. And then be sure to use the book as much as you can when you're showing evidence for your thinking. Okay? All right, who would like to get started? Nice and loud.
Ladies first.
Okay.
Genius.
I was kind of like when Sam hit when Sam hit the stranger's butt, I would think it wasn't on purpose. And if I were him, I would feel like I'm sorry.
So you guys can agree with that, disagree with that? What do you guys think? Talk to it.
Good.
I think that
Super loud, Kim.
I think that when his mom gave the man money, that changed Sam's mind, and since the money was lucky, he gave the man the money, and he might have been lucky for the rest of the day.
What do you guys think about that? The action of Sam's mom changed his mind.
Good.
Say more.
It's good because, why would the title be Sam and the Lucky Money?
Say more about that. Yeah, what does the title mean?
It means, let's say, it means that he's a lucky boy.
He's a lucky boy. Okay, how is he lucky?
To have a family like him and not be like the stranger.
Wow. What do you guys think about that?
I agree because some people don't have stuff that we have.
For example?
We have shoes, other people might not have shoes. When it's raining, they might not have jackets, and we do.
Go ahead, Angie.
We might sometimes think that we have that we're poor, but we're really not, because if you look at the stranger, they don't have anything really. They could have lost their job. They could have lost their money and their house.
Do you guys know the phrase, a change of heart? It refers to how someone maybe in their heart thinks one way, and then something happens in their life, and then they think another way. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Would you say that Sam is a character who had a change of heart?
Yeah.
Kimberly, talk about that. How could you describe how his heart was one way, and then it had a change of heart?
First when he got the money, he was looking for stuff, and he bumped into the man.
What do you mean looking for stuff? Say more about that. I think that's important.
Like over here, his mom was like looking for like vegetables or fruit, and he was just looking around, and then he bumped into the man, and he ran to his mom, and he didn't even say sorry to the man because he bumped in, and the man asked if he had any money. He said he didn't, and then he went to this shop where they had stuff to eat. So right here's when he bumped into the man. And it was too expensive, so he didn't buy any.
So can you guys help Kimberly out? How did he want to spend his money
He wanted to spend his money by
at the beginning?
He wanted to spend his money by buying something. Like at first he wanted to buy some sweets, and then he was like, never mind. And then he
Lost his appetite.
And then he went to the store and he wanted to buy a toy, but when he stomped the ground because he couldn't afford it. But then I was kind of like sad that he did that, because some people don't have there's some kids out there that don't have nothing.
Not only that, can't he buy something at a vending machine?
Oh, like you had different ideas on how he could spend his money?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So how did it, you talked a little bit about it before, but let's kind of bring it all together. So you described how his heart was at the beginning. How did his heart change, and when he had that change of heart, how did he act different?
Because he felt good of giving the money to the homeless.
Yeah.
Because his mom saw him staring at the homeless man, and he asked the homeless man, asked his mom if he had any money. She said she had like a quarter, and she gave him a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And Sam changed his mind, and he told his mom, he said, I could do anything with my money. And he went to give the man his money.
Okay. Well, let's kind of wrap it up there. I'd like to end with everyone. What's your strongest thought about the book? Now that you've read it and you've talked about it here on Roadrunner News, it might be why you recommend it. It might be how it applies to your life. Pablo, start us off. What's your strongest thought to end
I
with?
recommend this for English people because I remember my teacher was reading it to us and he saw a word that he couldn't read at all. It was like in Chinese.
Mm-hmm. And so what about that? What's your thought about that?
I don't think people here should read it.
Because some of it is not in English.
Yeah.
Okay? That's an
I think-
interesting thought,
I
Pablo.
think the lesson of the book is to be thankful for what you have, because others might not have what you have.
Okay? And how about you, Angie?
The strongest feeling that got me was when he gave the homeless man $4.
Yeah. All right. Guys, thank you so much for coming on Roadrunner News. All right, everybody out there in Roadrunner land, thank you so much. Shall we wave goodbye? Have a great day, everyone.
Goodbye.
See you later.
That's the way the news goes.
On time,
That's-
yo.
Turn on.
Nice
I don't know. I just like doing that with my eyebrows. He's doing
a
special
trick.
How do you stop it?
Press the X.
Stop it.